And don't you ever forget that the rest of your life. Don't you ever stop moving. Don't you ever go backwards. To be a shark is about how you move, how you operate.
To walk the path that leads to success. That includes you. It won't be easy.
So I can help her meet that need. So I said to her, I said, well, maybe one reason you don't have a husband is because every time you look at one, you're trying to figure out if he's going to get you those 3 kids in time and how that's going to happen. And maybe he feels a little stressed when you're looking at him this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to you as though you're here in this place with me right now. I'm opening up to you right now. This is not something that is scripted. In fact, I don't even do scripted speeches or anything like that. I am opening up to you to let you know that no matter what struggles that you have been through in your life, no matter how much pain that you've experienced in your life, you have to turn into something greater than your pain.
How you navigate. See, as long as we connected, my friend, you can't stop. You can't quit. I ain't gonna let you. Not on my watch, baby. Get back in the game. It ain't over till you win. You might say, well, that's me, man. I quit. I got lazy. Man, I'm not moving. I'm laying in the bed sad, lonely, depressed, angry because my girlfriend broke up with me, angry because my first business failed, angry because I didn't get into my dream school. Let me tell you, sir, it's a long race. It's a long race. Life is a marathon, baby. If you stop running, you won't get to the finish line. So as long as you can hear the sound of my voice, don't you ever stop moving. Don't you ever go backwards. And sharks never retreat.
I need to be able to do both of those things. So Quest had gotten to the point where it's mature, it's stable, and so I felt it was time for me to launch the new venture, which we'll be announcing January 4th, which I'm incredibly excited about. But it's all focused on the mind, but I don't believe in the efficacy of pure philanthropy. I just don't think it's as good as commerce. So it's...
Amen, brother.
Well, thank you. But I believe it can do more good. So, in fact, ask Peter Diamandis his feelings on that. And he says, a lot of your creativity as a philanthropist is stifled by some of the governmental regulations around those bodies. And so part of knowing that I wanted to make this a commercial venture was from his wisdom. So, knowing that, we could create something self-sustaining that could have true global impact, be $1 billion business. So that's what we're doing.
I think Quest so represents the idea that commerce and free markets solve problems better than any other way ever devised at solving a problem.
Sharks never retreat. And those big, powerful creatures got close to the camera, and all you could see was muscles and scars and muscles. Why? Because sharks know how to fight. Can I ask you a question? You got some wounds, you got some scars, but are you still willing to battle? Are you still willing to fight for success, fight for being wealthy, fight for getting out of debt, fight for your marriage, fight for your family, fight for whatever you got to fight for? The thing I love about a shark, they never stop fighting. Don't let failure stop you. Don't you ever let rejection stop you. Don't you ever let people stop you. You stop moving forward because they said this and they said that. Let me tell you something about what he say and she say. Haters stopped you? Really? When you get successful, haters are a part of the landscape.
If you want to end metabolic disease, you profitably create the infrastructure and the products that people want, and they vote with that. Whereas you could throw a government program at something and get nowhere, and in 50 years even make the problem worse.
Right.
So when you're setting out to solve this big challenge, you have this entire suite of products now, but what was the conversation like when you're saying, okay, we have this big audacious goal? Was it product driven first, meaning like, let's make a bar with the perfect macronutrient profile? Or was it, here's the problem, now how do we solve this problem? It leads me to this snack. Which came first?
Yeah, in the company itself started as a bar. So we knew there is a niche, it's underserved. We were making bars and taking them to work ourselves because there was nothing on the market that we would eat. There was nothing that didn't have sugar, which we later find out the reason for that is because the equipment can't produce things without sugar and nobody was willing to engineer their own equipment.
I hurt every day of my life, but I learned through the pain. I struggle some days of my life, but I learn through the pain. Sometimes I want to quit and give up, but I realize It's not my time. In fact, I'm never here to give up. I'm here to go up. I'm here to soar beyond the clouds. I've been homeless. I wanted to give my life up. I have had everything thrown at me.
It will demand everything you've got to give, but you can do it. And I want to give you 3 key principles I've learned that will help you to get it done. Principle number 1, discipline equals freedom. That's not a contradiction, it's an equation. Discipline might appear to be the opposite of freedom, but in fact, discipline is the path to freedom. Discipline is the driver of daily execution. Discipline defeats the infinite excuses that hold you back. Some people think motivation is what will compel them to get things done. But motivation is just an emotion, a feeling. And like all feelings, it's fickle. It comes and goes. You can't count on motivation to be there when you need to get through truly challenging times.
Because he can feel what's going on behind your bed, even if he doesn't know what the words are. And she started to laugh. She goes, I guess I've probably been that way a good portion of my life. And she goes, people wonder, why I'm so uptight. So you're uptight because you felt like you're running out of time trying to meet some picture. But I said, all you really want is love. I said, don't you have a lot of love in your life? Tell me about your friends. And gradually, I got her to start seeing this love that she was trying to get was already here. It didn't match the picture. Maybe we could paint a new picture of what life could really be like and make sure that picture met her deepest needs. That's basically what we did with Joaquin. Joaquin wanted to be a professional basketball player because he loved basketball, yes, but also because he wanted to be that man who was a leader.
I have been rejected, but I rose above it. Because I know who I am inside. The question is, do you know who you are inside your circumstances? Your challenges, your losses, everything that you have endured in your life if you're standing on your 2 feet, right? Now, if you've got breath in your body, you are not done, you have power, right? Now you have strength right now. Don't let nothing hold you back.
But you can count on discipline. Discipline is something you dictate. Motivation won't make you exercise every day. Discipline will. Motivation won't stay up late and finish a project for you. Discipline will. Motivation isn't going to get you out of bed in the morning. Discipline will. Make discipline part of your daily life, and your daily life will get better. Principle number 2, stay humble. In life, you are going to have to do things that you don't want to do. Maybe things that you don't think you should have to do. Things that offend your precious ego. When I got done with basic SEAL training and reported on board SEAL Team 1, you know what I was assigned to do? I was assigned to clean toilets. That's right. Despite having just graduated some of the most difficult military training in the world.
He wanted to be the man who was the good man. He wanted to be the one who brought energy to people. He wanted to be the man people would look up to. He wanted to be the man who could take care of his family in style, all of his family, not just his daughters and his wife, but other people as well. Underneath it all, he wanted to know that he mattered. And through the process that you saw on this show, he began to find out that he didn't need to be angry at the world, that yes, his blueprint was taken from him, but his soul and his ability to be a special human being that could touch other people was not taken from him. That maybe his real gift was his ability to inspire young kids, his ability to get himself to do whatever it took. How did he become a professional basketball player? Unbelievable discipline, unbelievable drive. He started bringing that to picking up trash, and the game started to change. He started to have fun there. He could come home and take care of his kids and pay his bills. That doesn't solve everything, but it gives him a way to suddenly regain himself.
I'm here to give you the message of hope and understanding that no matter what struggle that you are going through, no matter what pain you are going through, let your pain be your passion. Let it flow through your veins. Don't quit on your destiny. Don't give up because you've had significant losses. Don't feel it because you were rejected in your life.
you.